Peace, love, and reparations. Welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. It's your boy Black Star. What's going on, family? When y'all come in, please hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed already, we're trying to hit 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year. Come on, family. We definitely can do this. We only need about 20 more subscribers. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button as well. It's funny because that music in the background was actually Fat Joe saying crack, 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 crack. I just noticed that too. It's crazy. But this live stream is actually going to be about, well, it's not a live stream because it's pre-recorded, but this is going to be about Dr. Umar and his statements about us, trying to unite with Puerto Ricans over this Fat Joe thing and this rap situation, and him trying to say that, they helped create hip hop. But I believe Dr. Umar is late to the party. And because he has such an issue with Tariq Nasheed, he probably didn't watch Microphone Check, which actually broke down every single element of who was the first of every single element. He had every single person up there of the 5 elements of hip hop to explain that they were the originators of this. And it wasn't no other outside entities or groups that was contributing to the creation of hip hop. But I want to let y'all listen to Dr. Umar real quick. I'm going to play this video real fast.
I am proposing that there be a public seminar, conference, and hearing on who exactly created hip-hop. From my understanding, hip-hop is exclusively an American-African creation, although there has been Latino-African contribution. From my understanding, hip-hop is an American-African creation with Latino-African contribution. I could be wrong on that. In fairness to the Latino-African family, in fairness to the American-African family, there needs to be a public discussion, a town hall meeting on this issue, because I don't want this to turn left. I don't want it to turn right. And I don't want the white American power structure to manipulate American Africans against Latino Africans.
The American power structure, the white American power structure, cannot manipulate foundational Black Americans to hating Puerto Ricans or Hispanics, because they already hate us. Nobody can manipulate us to feel any way toward any other person. Now, the reason that we're here right now is because Fat Joe feels some type of way about Black people. You see, and I always talk about this, about how people love to, when they talk about, oh, everybody just needs to get along. If everybody in the world could just get along, like, no. Stop saying everybody needs to get along. We already get along with everybody. It's everybody else who has the issue. So stop trying to lump us in with the people who are, hating on everything or hating everybody. That's not foundational Black Americans. We have never been that group. We have never been the group to hate everybody. That's just not true. So no, you don't need, the white power structure can't make us hate.
So what needs to happen? All the mothers and fathers of hip hop, everyone who believes that they are a mother or father of hip hop, everyone who claims to have been there at the foundation of hip hop, need to be on a panel. I am volunteering Dr. Umar Tunde, the most relevant voice in the Black African world, not just in America, but the entire planet. I am volunteering to facilitate this conversation. There needs to be a conversation. There needs to be clarity. Too many people are not speaking up who know the truth because they don't want to offend people. Whether you don't want to offend the American Africans, whether you don't want to offend the Latino Africans, we need truth. So I'm saying today on Thursday, December 26th, day one of Kwanzaa, the principle is umoja. Let us organize. Let us unite. We need unity.
No, we don't. And again, if y'all please go watch my previous video about Kwanzaa, we ain't rocking with Kwanzaa. We ain't rocking with old boy. He was a straight up snitch.
Fat Joe, Nury, a lot of Latino Africans, they got some break your back beats. I ain't gonna hold you. They definitely got some of the best beats of all time. I ain't gonna even hold you. Them Latinos with the beats, they got them beats. Okay, so they've made their contribution. That's undisputable, the Latino African contribution to hip hop. The question is, were any of the founding fathers of the art form Latino? That is the question.
Nope.
Let's have a town hall meeting, seminar, conference in New York City. Dr. Umar will facilitate because I ain't got no eggs or any bones on either side of the argument. I want truth. I'm an African. My culture is African. So my thing is, let's get to the bottom of this. I will facilitate the conversation, a respectful conversation with the American African and the Latino African community. Let's make this pop. Last thing I want to say to my Latino African family, I must say this. If you identify as African, because Latino is not a race, Latino is an ethnicity and a culture, it is not a race. If you identify with the African race, you're automatically within the founding of hip hop because you do not disassociate yourself from the African race. The big reason why this is even
No. I don't care what you identify yourself as, African or anything. The Americans, blacks created hip hop, bro. I don't care what you say you got in you. And let's keep it all the way a straight buck. 90% of Spanish speaking people identify as white. You're not even going to get a lot of these Afro Latinos to admit that they got African in them. What are you talking about? You just be saying, yo, for real, bro. And I rocks with Dr. Umar. Sometimes he just be saying any old thing. And again, you can tell that a lot of what you're saying is just straight. You just want to be in opposition of Tariq, man. And it's sad to see, bro. It's sad to see because you trying to make it seem like if you identify as African, then that means you can claim you can claim that. You can claim being the founder of it, the creator of it, just because you have some type of African in your blood. This nigga's nuts.
even an argument, respectfully, to my Latino African family, is many of you do not accept your membership in the African race. You have an issue being considered a member of an African race. If you did not have that issue with identifying with your race, this would not even be a debate because you would be African and there would be no, were the Latinos there?
No, they weren't there. Regardless, I don't care what they have in their blood, fam. They weren't there. Straight like that. I don't care what type of DNA you got running through your blood. You didn't create hip hop. And if you're just trying to say you're African, so what? The Jamaicans didn't contribute either to the creation. No, not to the creation. They contributed to the genre of rap in general, yes. But you did not contribute to the creation. I don't care what blood you got in you. If you don't got that foundational Black American blood, you are not a contributor. You're not a creator, excuse me. You're not a creator. You can be a contributor all you want. You're not a creator. But Dr. Umar, man, listen, you got to figure it out, my brother, because, yo, the hate is on a whole nother level. And it's funny because Tariq was literally saying, like, yo, I actually want dude to be in my, I wouldn't even mind Dr. Umar being in my, in the new documentary he's about to make, because he's making another Hidden Colors. But, man, you need to go watch Microphone Check. That's what you need to watch. We don't need to have no panel and no sit down and none of this stuff you're talking about. We know we created hip hop, and all the pioneers who were there in the beginning said it. We don't need any other people besides the people that was on Microphone Check. Melly Mel, like all these pioneers, and Tariq had all of them on the show. So, I mean, all of them on his documentary. So it's really, truly, truly, truly nothing to talk about, fam. Absolutely nothing to talk about. But that's what it is. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Hit the like button. We in here. Listen, Fat Joe done ran himself in the dirt. And this dude know it. That's why he's trying to run around trying to come and, pick up the pieces. Pick up the pieces. Yeah, he trying to pick them pieces up because he know that Fat Joe falling apart. Listen, Dr. Umar claims Cuban. He has Cuban ancestry, so he's not full foundational Black American. I believe that half his family is foundational Black American, but not all of it. He has some Cuban ancestry in his blood, and he claimed that. He did claim that publicly, so it is what it is. But I just feel like, you do a little bit of hating on foundational Black Americans, and I feel like you're trying to anchor, trying to help anchor the Puerto Ricans in is not a good look. It's kind of making you look whack. And again, you're not reading the room, because foundational Black Americans have this shit on smash right now, bro. Nobody's coming over here moving on us any old type of way no more. Them days is over. And you know how anti-Black these Latinos are. It's the simple fact that you even trying to push this narrative is crazy as hell. But it is what it is. Listen, peace, love, and reparations. I hope y'all are having a great day and have a great weekend. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well.
It's not a nicety. It's not something nice to have for Black folk. It is now an absolute necessity. If you do not get reparations soon, Black folk, as I told you before, are through. Reparation is not a nicety, it's a necessity. What are the conditions? What are the conditions that precipitated Black folk getting into this dilemma? And what Black labor, white wealth did, it tracked 800 years of history in very systematic terms to show you every strategy, every technique, every law, every public custom, and every public policy that was used to enslave Black folk around the world and to maldistribute almost 100% of all this nation's wealth, power, resource, privileges, businesses, and controls of all levels of government into the hands of the dominant white society. And what slavery and Jim Crow segregation did with Black folk, it intentionally maldistributed all the resources away from Black folk and created a real-life monopoly game. Black folk in America are playing in a real-life monopoly game that you're totally ill-prepared to play and win.